Welcome to Blizzard World.
The new Overwatch map is currently up on the PTR, and so I'm going to take a look at it here. It's called Blizzard World. It's a theme park based on Blizzard properties. And this is a map that shows the entirety of the fictional Blizzard World, but the actual map itself that you play is only from the bottom area to where that castle and the pier are in the middle, and then over to the right where the cathedral, the reign of the Black King part is, and that's the actual play area of the map. This is the defense spawn. It's a Heroes of the Storm themed arcade where you can mess around with some dumb games, basketball, skee ball, and the scoreboard over here behind. You can see Sombra actually hacked the score. And then outside there's a StarCraft area, and it's sort of a StarCraft gift shop.
But you do not have to. Enjoy a meal at the Pylon Terrace Cafe.
And here's a little concession area, and as you can tell, it's just filled with little Blizzard references all over the place. And further into the gift shop area leads to general StarCraft stuff, toys on the wall.
Welcome, shopper, to the Nexus experience.
And upstairs, it'll lead you to the second floor of this main area. And this is going to be a lot of the middle part where the control happens while the other team escorts a payload underneath the bridge here. That glowing area is sort of like the track.
Today's special is a Ravager Dog combo with Stimpack Soda. You must construct additional appetite.
There's just a ton of little voiceover lines as well. And in between the little like lands or worlds, there's behind the scenes areas that link them, and this leads to a flight to Duskwood, which is like riding Griffin in World of Warcraft. And this just goes in a little circle. It's not actually very useful or anything. And this is the World of Warcraft area basically, and before we show more, we'll just go back to the attack spawn, which is the entrance of Blizzard World. And the attack spawn starts off in Hearthstone Tavern area, which is pretty cool. And they have little Hearthstone games set up. I'm pretty sure all the cards are Murloc cards. This little area is cool, but you can't actually go there.
One battle pet per guest at any time. Keep our streets clear.
And if you get mad, just hit the table, knock the game off.
Come, sit by the fire.
And this is the sort of main area for the attackers. And there's, as you can see, a bunch of little stuff on the sides that you can't really go to. There's a gift shop.
Visit the auction house to find something for everyone on your list.
And then restrooms. Male and female Murloc, of course. And here's on the left side of the attacker area. More stuff you just wish you can get to. Unfortunately not, though. The Lost and Found Vikings, Lost and Found area is
Please do not disturb
the only really interesting thing here is this book. And this leads up to the main area for the first control point.
Members of
And to the right was that flight area game. And this is the first control point here with the payload. The payload you're escorting is actually Leoric's crown, which you're taking to the throne room. But in the meantime, the rest of the World of Warcraft area is a mine that just leads up to this little ledge, which might be handy for attackers. And Snacks Ramus on the side here. Concession area, which has a small health. And this little dock area lets you peer out to the rest of Blizzard World, which you can't actually reach. But it gives you a nice impression of what exactly is out there. And you can actually see little people walking, which I'm not sure if there's any other maps there where you actually see people. So that's the first control point, and once the attackers take that, the payload goes out into this track right here. You can go upstairs. And so there's a lot of controlling the upstairs, downstairs of this area. And you can get up here. Not sure how useful this will be. And then Reign of the Black King here, which is right next to the Defender spawn. The initial Defender spawn. And this is where the attack team is going to take the payload. That's the first checkpoint right here. And then it goes into here following this track. And off to the side there's Defender spawn after that first checkpoint. And this is the goal for the attackers, the Leoric's throne. It's obviously Diablo themed area. And off to the side there's a little
out of bag space, visit our lockers to stow your loot for the day.
the little voiceover bits are pretty cool. But up here you can might be able to set up some defenses, some turrets, or a sniper might be good up here. And you can jump across the way here. Large health pack down there. I'm not sure how safe that is though. And a little bit of cover here for defenders. That's where the attackers come in. And this giant wall behind or in front of the Leoric's throne, I don't think you can get up there, but you can get up this little wall here, so that might be useful. And then off to the side, to the right of Leoric's throne, takes you up to where the final defense spawn is, and it's a security room. Be kind of cool if those screens actually had a live feed of whoever's there, but oh well. And that's the last point. So there's a lot of neat little things around, and not neat little voiceovers. depending on where you walk. So, thanks for watching.